White boy, I know that the white boys hate.
I actually gained a lot of respect when we sat down with Jake. I respect him.
He's doing his job. He's putting on his shine. This is act.
He's trolling people. His job is to people off, right? I mean,
you would
it'd
knock
be big.
Jake Paul the fuck out.
Listen, they're not real fighters. They're exciting.
Using 18-ounce gloves and hedgards, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. So we're watching a sparring match. It's a joke. You think I'm paying to watch that? On the other hand, Jake Paul has recently released a video responding to the backlash surrounding his bout with Tyson. He said, "You're mad at me for fighting Mike Tyson." As you can see, Paul questioned why people would be
fighting Mike Tyson. Imagine this.
Jake, we got the biggest deal ever. You versus Mike Tyson. Live on Netflix. You can entertain millions of people and make an unbelievable amount of money. What do you think?
Exactly. That's what I thought.
Meanwhile, upset with him for taking on Mike Tyson in the ring. He illustrated his point by posing a hypothetical scenario. Meanwhile, Mike Tyson has expressed his anticipation for the match against Paul.
Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike.
Stating he's looking forward to the bout. In addition, Tyson has leaked new sparring and training footage of himself, showing that even at 57, he's still got the fire. Tyson acknowledged Jake Paul's growth as a boxer over the years, and expressed enthusiasm about the clash between the younger fighter's will and his own experience. Tyson said, "It's a full circle moment that'll be beyond thrilling to watch. I started him on his boxing journey, on the undercard of my fight with Roy Jones Jr., and now I plan to finish him." Meanwhile, Paul acknowledged Tyson as the greatest heavyweight of all time, the most vicious knockout artist in history, but he emphasized his own advantages, being younger, faster, and stronger. He said, "He's the greatest heavyweight ever, but I'm younger, faster, and I'll be working my ass off to get stronger." Jake Paul also mentioned that a team member had shown him a video, posted by Tyson's coach 2 weeks prior, questioning if he was sure about the fight. Paul affirmed his decision, saying, yes, I do. Heavyweight. He added that he's training harder than ever before, determined to prove he belongs in the heavyweight category. On the other hand, KSI finds Jake Paul's decision unimpressive.
Train harder.
Say what?
Nobody cares.
Yep. Hey. Yep.
Nope.
He says Tyson symbolizes a desperate move for Jake Paul, as critics accuse him of fighting older MMA fighters past their prime. Facing Tyson, however, promises a real challenge, a step up in scale and danger. KSI said, "Honestly, I just think it's sad. I don't know why Jake took it. It's a lose-lose. He knocks out Mike, and he's beaten an old man. Mike Tyson is 57 years old." He elaborated, "Yes, in his prime, this would have been insane, but now it's just sad." KSI further added, "He's going to have millions watching him. Everyone will know him as the guy who knocked out an old Mike Tyson. But imagine if he gets knocked out by Mike Tyson." Odds makers still favor Tyson, but KSI believes this fight is more theater than sport. KSI continued, "I guess because legacy is my thing. For Jake Paul, his legacy is going to be, he can knock out old people. What's next? Is he going to dig up Muhammad Ali?" In his discussion with KSI, Jake's brother Logan Paul revealed that he was also approached for a boxing match against Tyson, the same lucrative Netflix deal Jake got. He hinted that the financial gain made it an easy choice for Jake, but KSI had a different take, calling the whole thing a circus. Meanwhile, the rivalry between Jake Paul and KSI remains one of the biggest feuds in influencer boxing. Mike Tyson, on the other hand, shared a glimpse of his gym training sessions, marking his return to the ring. Even though decades have passed since he ruled boxing, his iconic status remains untouched. The buzz surrounding his comeback grew when a new training video was released. In it,
I'm sure you have some opinions about Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson is 57 years old. Honestly, I just think it's sad, bro. I don't know why Jake took it. It's a lose-lose. Everyone's going to know him as the guy that knocked out an old
It-
Mike Tyson.
At his age, if you get hit by one solid
Turn
Jake
into
Paul
prune-
punch,
prune juice.
you're prune juice.
It's Mike Tyson. Anything can happen. Jake could literally walk out without an ear. Like, bro, he's.
The funny thing is, Evander Holyfield followed me.
Oh.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Yeah. I said, nah.
Not enough ears.
No, I'm
Tyson looked fierce, unleashing combinations with power and rhythm, reminding the world why he was once the most feared man in boxing. At 57, he appeared sharp, confident, and disciplined, proving that age may slow a man down, but it doesn't kill the spirit.
As Tyson approaches his 58th birthday, his remarkable conditioning deserves praise. But facing someone 30 years younger presents serious challenges.
Nice one, Mike. Nice one, Mike.
Experts are concerned about Tyson's safety if the fight goes ahead. Frank Warren, Tyson's ex-promoter, recently spoke out, saying, "I like Jake Paul. He's a great promoter." But a 58-year-old man? Do me a favor. Warren argued that this fight shouldn't be happening, but acknowledged that in today's era, money makes anything possible. He said, if it's medically supervised and the officials are decent, fine. But personally, I have no interest in it. Former UFC star Nate Diaz also weighed in on the fight. Initially, he dismissed the question, saying, "I don't give a," but later predicted Tyson would win by knockout. Meanwhile, Jake Paul's manager, Nikisa Bidarian, described the fight as a once-in-a-lifetime dream matchup, hoping it becomes the most-watched boxing event in modern history. He said, "Partnering with Netflix gives us an opportunity to bring Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson to the world on an unprecedented scale." As the fight date approaches, all eyes will be on AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, where the paths of Tyson and Paul will collide in one of the most talked about events in boxing history. So that's all from today's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more stories like this.
That comes on in this day and age. I can't believe how it's coming about, but it does, and these guys earn a lot of money from it. He conceded that if the fight is adequately medically supervised and staffed with competent officials to ensure the fighter's safety, he wouldn't outright criticize it. Despite this, he made it clear that personally, he has no interest in the fight. Warren further added, if it's properly medically supervised and they've got some decent officials in there, and at times they can be protected from themselves, then who am I to criticize it? But for me, it's not something I have any interest in whatsoever. Meanwhile, former UFC star Nate Diaz was quick to predict the outcome of the upcoming boxing match between Tyson and Paul. Despite initially dismissing the question with, "I don't give a f***," he later told Inside Fighting that he believes Tyson will be the one to have his arm raised in victory at the end of the fight.
Real quick, everyone wants to know your take, man. Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, who you got?
No, Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson all day, you're the man.
In the press release announcing the fight, Paul's manager Nikisa Bidarian made a statement regarding the upcoming bout between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. He described the match as a once-in-a-lifetime dream matchup and expressed hopes that it would become the most-watched boxing event in modern history. Bidarian stated, "Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson is a once-in-a-lifetime dream matchup, and we hope it will be the most-watched boxing event in modern boxing history." Additionally, Bidarian mentioned the partnership with Netflix as a unique versus Mike Tyson fight globally on an unprecedented scale. He went on to emphasize their commitment on an unprecedented scale. He went on to emphasize their commitment to delivering this significant clash between two of the biggest names in sports. He added, "Partnering with Netflix presents an unparalleled opportunity to bring Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson to the world on an unprecedented scale, and we look forward to delivering this incredible clash of two of sports' biggest names." Overall, as the fight date approaches, all eyes will be on AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, where the contrasting paths of Tyson and Paul will collide in what promises to be one of the most intriguing and debated events in recent boxing history. So, that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming videos.